Hello, everyone. I've got a way of reading here that I want to check on the bad actors, all the McDefendants, but a couple I think that are throwaways. Not everybody is saying one in particular. Oh no, he's included. I don't know about this. I believe as time goes on, we're going to see. So today, this is what I'm going to do. I have two tarot decks, the large and the small. Today, I'm going to be putting out 8 cards. We'll put the small ones out on top. Yeah, this is a way to read, and it's definitely a way to confirm. Then I have an oracle deck, and then I have the dice. I have pre-shuffled, and I am asking to show us, in general, and we can build on this, the McDefendants, but especially Michael Proctor. Here we are. First card out. Wow. Very interesting. Now comes this. First card goes here. Oh, no, wait. It fell there. We're going to leave it there. Let me get this up here a little bit so you can see better. That's what it's all about. Help me to show my friends, the McHouse Defendants, and especially Michael Proctor. Keeping in mind that tarot takes on a different meaning depending upon who you're reading for. Now, I am going to, these make a noise. I'm going to throw these out on the table wherever they land. We're going to be reading those cards first. So, if that bothers you, please mute just for a couple of seconds. Here we go. Okay, this is going to be number 1. It came here. This is number 2. And this is number 2. We have a 3 and a 3. Okay, we're just going to put this here. Up first, this is a group where they feel abundant. Now, why do they feel abundant? Well, not so much maybe with money, but with information. They are so secure in themselves, to a certain degree, I'm going to say, that they are well, I don't have to be nice. They are such stinkers and so cocky with their attitudes. They just feel that they are better than the majority. They also feel and are convinced that Karen is going to go down for something. I want you to know that her birthday is coming up next month. She's not going down for anything. I've never thought she would, and I still maintain that to this day. If things continue the way they are, now, But let's take a look at this card. The second most moving horse, I'm going to say, in the tarot deck is this Knight of Wands. Got a lot of movement. He's ready to yippee-yi-yay, and he is ready to go. But there's a lot of energy. And people make mistakes. And through cockiness, all of this energy is going to open a door, and whatever comes out of it is going to grow. They can't help it. They can't help it. See, this card is looking in toward the reading. So this means that mistakes will be made, said, dealt with. Number 2, we have 2 2s, so we're going to take this one right beside it. And it doesn't surprised me because at some point they just thought that it was over. That once Karen walked, that was it. There would not be an investigation. They also felt that, well, they messed up a crime scene. That's Proctor. Messed up a crime scene more than Proctor. So the evidence is gone now. Au contraire. Au contraire. I've seen convictions happen on a little fingernail, and that is the truth. Someday I'll tell about that. That's all they need is a hair, a little fingernail. My question is, what about the DNA that was found on John of 5 men? Was it ever tested? I think we all know who those 5 men are without putting ourselves in legal jeopardy. This card, the Hierophant, who is the number 5 in the tarot, in the Major Arcana, is the counterpart to the High Priestess, who is in herself a little stinker because she hides things. But you know what? Since he is the counterpart, he hides things in plain sight. It's also a card of Taurus. It's also a card that is spiritual on the outside, but also knows that there are inward issues, and especially with marriages. So we know that some of the House McDefendants are married. Most of them are. Let's read this number 2. Here we are. They're waiting. They feel patiently. This is the most stoic horse in the tarot deck. I say stoic because there's absolutely no movement. Waiting for money, but also announcing that money needs to come. That's them. Billboards, fundraisers. But money is behind this, my darlings. You watch and see. It's not going to be as grounding for these people that they wish. This is the Justice card, the sign of Libra, holding a sword that cuts both ways, but there is the scales of justice here. One of the cardinal tarot cards. We'll talk about that some other day. There are 3 cardinal tarots. But this, and one of them happens to be John O'Keefe's significator card. Just put that on the shelf. This card is also saying that while justice is coming, things will be unbalanced until the justice has arrived. Then things balance out. That's how it works. You can't have injustice balance. It doesn't work that way because injustice is not balanced. Once justice happens, balance occurs. That's this for this particular year, my darlings. We have a lot of 3s on the table. Three, 6, 9, 10, 11. That is a master builder number, my darlings. We don't reduce a master builder. But what does this say? There is a foundation. The lawyers already know. The feds already know what that foundation is. Let's continue. Number 3. There's the house. If you start seeing 1111, you're going to know that very soon. And even if you see it now, it's going to start ramping up because John's anniversary of his demise is coming up, in which I will be doing some remote viewing on that day. Maybe in the same hour. This is all about the home, in which a home should be a celebration, but there was a celebration that night, that early morning of January 29th of 2022. Things are going to start ramping up, and you're going to see it. This is a number 1 year that we are in right now. And the reason that says bicycle right there, my darlings, is for this reason. Bicycle is the manufacturer of these very nice dice. I believe they're porcelain. And they don't wear, the numbers don't wear off. I've had these for years. So thank you, Bicycle. Page of Cups, an announcement. Something emotional is going to be happening, and it's going to be with the McDefendants. It's not with Karen. This is about that clan. So let's start here. This is a card of power, but it's a card of exploration. Power, compassion, passion, control, sometimes even love, but maybe even love that goes in the wrong direction. But it's an exploration card. Should we explore this area of love? Should we explore this area of the earth? Should we explore? Well, the wands say there is fire in the belly. There was definitely fire at the waterfall that night. There was a lot of energy, and it opened doors and an opportunity for somebody to take advantage of John. And then what happened? This Eight of Cups, another power color, decided to perhaps walk away, walk towards something else, do all you can do, and then you're done and let it go. This Chariot, also the sign of Cancer. This charioteer has been trying to drive this train. Now, I'm not going to talk about the astrology signs or the astrological zodiacs of all of these McDefendants because it doesn't matter. What matters is someone is trying to drive that chariot, but it's going to go in two separate directions. You watch, there's going to be a split because money is the motive. Now, I'm not even talking about the O'Keefe lawsuit. I'm talking about those people et al. That are on the latest filing. Now, Proctor's not on there. Proctor's not on there. He's a throwaway. Higgy, even though he is on there, is a throwaway. Mark my word. Why is he on there? They want to know what he knows. You see, when you are working with a group of people that they know, of course they're going to welcome someone in if they feel he's got information. And what if he has information about one of them? Don't you think they'd want to know that first before kicking him in the crack to the side of the road? No. You see, these are experts. These are expert, in my opinion, expert criminals. They know, and remember, we've got some police officers in there. So they know how to interrogate. They know the game. You lie to get information. That's what they want with Higgy, baby, because Higgy is prime. The Magician. Oh yeah, definitely. This is them manifesting, and it is also them conjuring, manipulating, and doing what they can, taking everything that they possibly can, all resources, to work in their favor. As above, so below. Working through that and an infinite amount. You're not going to convince me that one or more of these McDefendants has not played around in some type of something or other on the dark side. I know it because I can feel it, and it's come out in the readings. This is where they feel, again, pretty daggone cocky about the outcomes of this. Just wait. Just wait. We're just in the beginning. It's just getting started. This victory lap that they want to take already, don't think that they're not nervous, because they most certainly are. See, this is a laurel victory wreath. And do you see the wands that we have here in the reading more than anything else? We only have one sword card, and we're getting to that. But the wands are opening doors. And what they are doing, what they continue to do, will be that for Karen. Last but not least, they thought they got away with it. They thought they got away with it. They still think so. There are some, as in, I don't know, AKA Sandra Bullock character. Oh, wait, that's right. Sandra Bullock's not playing Carrie. It's Carrie wants Sandra Bullock to play her. Okay. But I don't know. Did you see the Hulu movie with that character? Stop, Zelda. They thought they got away with it. Now, what are the swords? They're air elements. Are they full of air? Oh, yeah, that and some brown stuff. But they're looking over their shoulder as they tried to pick up information, tried to pick up what it was that they were doing, and it starts falling. You see, because you start walking away, then you start running. Remember the video of Higgy after this happened? Going to the police department in Canton? What was he doing? And this is them. Could this be a decision that one is making that they regret? Another fire element. Look at the look on that face. Chosen one out of the 9. Chosen one out of the 9. Let's get an oracle. Sorry, I keep bumping the camera because, well, you know me. I get excited when I read on Karen and all these McDefendants. My goodness. One of these days, I'm going to make it up there. One of these days. But it's got to get a little warmer. It's cold. Let's ask the oracle. I want to ask about this card, walking away. What do you say about that card? Wisdom. They thought it was wise to walk away, not get involved. We'll see. Now I want to see about this, the 9. You see, we've got some 9s on here. 9 here. You see, 9 was last year. They made mistakes. 2025 adds up to 9. It was the last year that they had a chance to rectify themselves. Too late now. 2026. Even if someone confessed now, in my opinion, I'm not a lawyer. You get it. Let's see about this pair of cards. Magical power. Well, who did I just say that I felt convinced? Voodoo dolls. Send them back to Timo, my darling. Timo or Timu, get your money back. Because they backfired. They backfired on you. Because you know what? When you're protected, oh my. And prayers are protection, by the way. All right, so I want to do this Magician card, which is a number 1 card, by the way. It's not the first card in the tarot. It is the second. The Fool is the first, but it's got a 0 on it, which is actually a null, N-U-L-L, which is the first card. And it tells us you wipe the slate clean. And this is how you begin your journey. Give us some information on this card, please. Safe travel. Who traveled that day? Who traveled to supposedly, allegedly go to a service for a fallen officer in New York? Do we even know if they went? Or were they just out juicing it up all day? Let's get a final message. So, in summary, will the McDefendants, they're opening doors, but they're getting organized. That is one thing that I feel that Karen knows. They are getting organized. Let's see. What is about to come for them, not Karen, is a broken heart. But with that said, let's break this down. The swords are air elements. There are thoughts, but they're also communication. And I believe that 3, since it is prevalent here, 3 of these McDefendants are going to start making critical mistakes for themselves. And very positive mistakes for Karen Reed and her team. Success. That success card comes out because, again, they feel like they will be successful. But au contraire. No. This is where it starts getting good. Because Karen is free. And she has been acquitted twice. But Proctor didn't come up. We're going to be looking directly into Proctor. But Proctor is the throwaway. But I'm also going to say, I just heard a growl. I'm also going to say, Higgy, you're being used. What's new? But Higgy is being used. Because they know that he is the most dangerous of all. He knows. He knows. And here's a little tidbit of information for you, my darlings. So does Officer John O'Keefe. He knows. See you soon.